quads quarrelling again. Alexandre Giroux won last year's title. 25 years after his late father was the first quadist to finish the Dakar. The Frenchman knows successive titles won't come easily. There was only 8 seconds between the title contenders, Manuel and Dakar leading out Giroux, until the 2021 champion cracked on the final turn. Francisco Moreno through the gap for a second straight podium finish. Last year's rookie back and in the hunt. Dakar legend Pablo Capetti, the best placed Argentine representing the USA, 47-year-old savouring a top 3 finish. Giroux, the big winner, edged out yesterday, the champion there to pounce on Andujar's slip up, a second win as many in his charge, the 2022 crown.
After
47 kilometers, Andujar stopped. I don't know what happened, but he had an issue. 47 kilometers finally alone. It was a war, as I say. Now the mechanics could do their magic. A twist in the tail that leaves Andujar with work to do. Good thing for him, there are still 12 stages to race. Giroux ahead of a trio of Argentines. A 8-minute 30-second gap keeps Andujar in his rear view mirror.
Yesterday's scratch time in the cars marked Carlos Sainz's 42nd career Dakar stage win, and the Audi team welcomed the Spanish crew back to the bivouac triumphantly. Also waiting, a proud son, F1 driver Carlos Sainz Jr., who'd been following the action from the skies.
It's first time for me properly following the Dakar, following my father with a helicopter, and seeing him win this stage was ideal. I could tell that he was happy. My mom, me, my girlfriend, we were all super happy. So yeah, a great day, to be honest.
Perfect.
It was a mix of things, no? First time I arrived to him, he had to stop for a puncture. So I said, okay, better I leave because I'm giving him bad luck or something. I had a mini heart attack, you know, that you say. With seeing him stopped, I thought, okay, it's over now. No, he's changing the tire. Okay, he continues. Thank God, only 2 minutes. And from then on, I saw him pushing flat out to the finish to catch up the time, and he won. But it was incredible to follow the cars from the helicopter. Was something very special. With the mountain backdrop, I must say that here in Saudi there is an ideal landscape for Dakar Rally, and the places that we visited today, they were certainly incredible.
So does this mean the young Ferrari Formula One star has a taste for trying the Dakar himself?
For sure, why not? I mean, Dakar is a race that I follow, that I like a lot. At the moment, I'm too busy with my life and with Formula One, but in the future, you never know. I leave everything open. I've tried rallying, I tried a bit of off-road, but never a proper Dakar test or Dakar car. Maybe we need to ask Ferrari to make one. I doubt it.
And so to Monday, stage 2. The green surroundings near the Alula Oasis represent only a tiny glimpse of the rock-strewn landscapes ahead of the crews today. It's going to be a difficult stage, very difficult, expecting a lot of stones. What we had 3 years ago was already complicated. I wasn't there, but I was told. Today is a special where you have to go fast and get to the end of the stage alive. It's going to be a big day, I think. The Frenchman's words proved prophetic. It was a big day, but not in a good way. The GCK Motorsport Pro Drive Hunter was stopped once at about 90 kilometers to change a puncture, then stopped again to change another. And with only 2 spares, when they stopped again, it was terminal.
Nope,
there's nothing we can do. We have to wait for the truck.
Donc,
it's over for us.
Fini pour nous. Comme ça.
That's the way it is.
Fait chier. Ah ouais.
Gutted doesn't quite cover it. And so to his compatriot and BRX stablemate Sebastian Loeb, who launches his Hunter into the stage. And despite tiptoeing through the sharp, rocky tracks, in fact, Loeb later reported he was driving at 10% in the rockiest sections and the trauma through the car was painful. Nonetheless, it's the same sad story for the rallying legend. After stopping to change one puncture and then another, the French crew were 3 times unlucky as well. Loeb and co-driver Lercan tried everything to continue, including calling in the assistance and spare rubber of teammates Orly Terranova and Vaidotas Zala, but to no avail. This will not be the year, Loeb claims, his elusive maiden Dakar win. It's dead. It's the second day and it's already dead. I couldn't drive any slower. I couldn't drive slower than what I did. It's totally ridiculous. With 2 of his chief rivals out of the picture, El Matador, Carlos Sainz, has the open road ahead of him, having won stage 1. What can he do as rally leader? Will he avoid punctures? We will join him later in the stage. Meanwhile, a tough day for local hero Yazid Al-Rajhi in his Toyota Hilux. After starting the day in top 3 overall, these aren't exactly the wide-open dune seas the Saudi driver wants. He dropped over half an hour today, finishing the stage in 12th. The flip side of what the Dakar is all about, a rookie right up among the legends. Frenchman Simon Witzer leaning on his Dakar experience in the quads where he finished second in 2020. This is his first rally in cars, he and co-driver Frédéric Lefebvre leading the stage at one point in their MD buggy, finishing an impressive P7. Another Frenchman in a buggy up against the bigger teams. Mathieu Serradori has competed 3 times on bikes before switching to cars in 2019. 7th overall last year, first in 2-wheel drive. This new upgraded Century buggy with a turbo coped admirably with the terrain. Finished 4th quickest. Dutch driver Eric van Loon is bouncing back admirably after his roll on the beach in the prologue. A flawless and smooth drive today sees the Toyota second quickest on the day. And so we were treated to a classic Dakar heavyweight fight between Carlos Sainz and Nasser Al-Attiyah. These long-time rivals have previous. They clashed over a decade ago when they were teammates at Volkswagen. And in the build-up to this event, there's even been a war of words over the weight difference between the Audi and the Toyota. But here, for our pleasure, the 2 Dakar legends are letting their driving do the talking, swapping the lead in the second half of the stage. Now, both crews did have to stop to change a puncture along the way, but luckily just the one apiece, which meant they both made it to the finish. Now let's ride on board with Nasser Al-Attiyah and long-time champion co-driver Mathieu Baumel to get a sense of the navigation involved on the stage.
400 meters, 180 for 200 meters, and then off-piste with a pad off-piste. 100 meters, pad off-piste, cap 230. 400 meters. No, 140. 100 meters, narrow twisty, continue straight. 200 meters, and you will pass close to some well on the left side. You continue straight.
Navigation is not easy, and while there were navigational problems for Carlos Sainz's teammates, his hybrid electric powered Audi RSQ e-tron E2 was more than a match for this treacherous special. Rocks or no rocks. And when it counts, maximum attack. Now, El Matador was beaten by both Al-Attiyah and, in the end, Serradori, but finished the stage P3 and retained the rally lead. Ultimately, though, it's a dominant stage win, the first of this event, from reigning Dakar champion Nasser Al Attiyah, beating Sainz by over 5 minutes. A wise and experienced crew knowing when to slow down and when to push.
They are open, 300 meters.
I'm happy, because I need to make a good time today, because otherwise we are start to lose. 5 minutes is good, yes, I'm quite happy, and tomorrow it will be another day, and we try to make a same today.
Bueno, ha sido realmente
Many stones, many stones.
Muchísimas piedras, interminable.
It was never ending,
No,
really long, really hard. You had to be super focused not to puncture on the stones.
Los neumáticos con las piedras y complicado.
After a strong day one, none of the BRX Hunters have made the top 10 on stage 2. Toyota had a good day today, 5 in the top 10, led by Al Attiyah. But even that big scratch time today for the Qatari doesn't supplant Carlos Sainz from the top. Nasser up to second from 6th. Ominously, Peter Hansel has moved up to 6th.